Hello guys, and welcome to my patch 6.12 for League of Legends update video. So let's first start off with the champions that are being updated currently. Corki is one of the champions being remade. Well, not remade, but I think being buffed in a sense with its Gatling gun damage up. Cooldown on his Valkyrie is also up. Down, my bad. Ticks per second is now 4, and now takes 16 ticks over 4 seconds. Maximum shred is now down, I think, or up. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's up. After 8 ticks, it's unchanged, but at max shred, further ticks against the same target refreshes the duration. Fizz, on the other hand, his hitbox is now larger. His W base damage is down, and his E cooldown is up, so he's kind of being nerfed because Fizz is kind of OP right now in patch 6.11. Next thing we're going to touch upon is Shaco. Finally, his new passive now shows the bonus damage. So, well, it's not a new passive, it's the same thing, but then it just gave it a separate damage number, so that's better. So you don't have to math yourself. You don't have to do the math yourself, making us lazier now. So what's the next one? Syndra. W and E ratios are up, so the AP ratios are up, making her a bit more viable, I guess. Sinjao, his base health is up, and his growth stat is up, kind of making Sinjao more useful. Zed, on the other hand, the Seam Blade, shadows created by W and our def mark are now marked by a circular team indicator finally. Some better indicators for your team. The IE Infinity Edge now gains 5 extra AD, so, I mean, whoo, extra 5 AD, guys. Same for Essence Reaver, same context as the IE because of the BF Sword upgrade, and the Zeo upgrade gives 5 extra AD. Lord Dominic's regards. Last Whisper upgrades gave marksman options to pierce, so it gained 10 AD. Mortal Reminder, same as this, gains 10 AD. The Cutlass, Bilgewater Cutlass, combined cost is now down. Total cost is also down, and it's basically almost the same. Youmuu's finally nerfing that from, freaking Lucian. Youmuu's piercing your armor. Now it's down 5 AD, so it's 60 AD now instead of 65. Roa has takes more cost. Combined cost and total cost is percent mana to health conversion is down. Hextech's GLP 800, the percent mana to health conversion is also down. Righteous Glory, a Blitzcrank item right here. Let's see, percent mana to health conversion, same thing. Dropping down from 0.25 to 0.2. Now the new masteries, Grasp of the Undying, damage on hit is now 3% of your maximum health, and healing on hit is 1.5% of your maximum health from 2.5 and 2.5 to 3%. That's good. Favor of Battle, on the other hand, has been changed, so stacks per ability cast is now 1, so ability gives fewer stacks. Double-edged swords, regardless of range now, so no longer has split effectiveness for ranged or melee champions. That's finally better. Natural talent now is at AD at level 1 is 0.4 per rank, 0.2 at rank 5, 0.6 per rank AP, plus 3 at rank 5. AD scaling, I think, AD per level is now 0.09 per rank, and 0.45 at rank 5, and so on. So total amount at level 18, nothing has changed much, but I guess more of early game. So it's plus 10 AD and plus 15 AP, unchanged. Total math is unchanged. Veteran Scars gives you more health. I don't know, tankier. Here's the big one. I've played a couple ARAM games, so right in patch 6.11 when I heard that the patches are gonna be changed. So basically what I did, I played some ARAM games to see if there's gonna be a change in patch 6.12 or patch 6. is if there's like a really big change. Bard, needlessly to say, has now a lower CDR on his passive when you're playing ARAM or in the Howling Abyss. Nasus, on the other hand, gains six, believe it or not, 6 stacks per unit kill instead of 3 for his Q in ARAM games or Howling Abyss games. Thresh, on the other hand, now gains 2 souls instead of 1 per. So each soul captured counts as 2 souls instead when you're playing ARAM or basically in Howling Abyss. Summoner spells cooldowns. Most summoner spell cooldowns reduce 40% on Howling Abyss. Finally. I mean, because it's such a fast-paced game, this might be like a game changer or something. Gotta say. So like Flash, instead of 300 seconds, it's 180 seconds. Heal from 240 to 144. Cleanse from 210 to 126. Exhaust from 210 to 126. And so on all the way down, with Ghost and Barrier being the lowest. The Mark/Dash is now up, CDR, because these are now down. They might wanna, I don't know about the Snowball, but Snowball Whiff is now less, better matching its visuals. That's kind of true. The new Snowball effect, let's see, a new global added glow effect, that's better. Clarity cooldown is down from 180 to 144. Self Mana Restore is up, and Ally Mana Restore is down on the other hand though, so okay. Homestart, it's just Home Guard, but it's at the beginning of Howling Abyss matches, so you could get out there and get first blood within like the first minute. Okay. Let's see, experience pacing. You actually they're tinkering the flow of experience. Let's see, champions now require less total experience to hit level 18. Champion kills grants less total experience. Okay, that's a bit better. Gold pacing, rounding out anti-snowball changes. So they don't want people to get snowbally, I guess. So they really did change the gold. Ambient gold, it's 25 gold per 5 seconds. Gold per champion kill, 100 from 140 to 160. Melee minion gold is now up. Same for caster minion gold. Cannon minion gold is also up, and super minion gold is also up. And minion gold reward no longer increases over time. So you could come back in a bit. Health packs. Mana Restore is now 60 to 158, so it's down. And respawn time is now up. That's nice. My 1v1s are now gonna be super shit. Terrain changes. What can I say? Terrain changes, wrapping up, brushing up. The space between the center brushes now extend further. That's better. The side areas of outer turrets now are slightly larger, and slightly increased size of both base side areas. Finally, more fighting space. Removed items. Whoa. Removed all the Doran's item, Arcane Sweeper, the Lightbringer, Orb of Winter, Entropy, Wicked Hatchet. Now, oh my god, this is so... So, let's see. Oracle's Extract is now up in gold, now persists through death, okay. Nearly hidden units are indicated as untargetable red silhouettes, similar to Sweeping Lens, finally. They updated the Guardian's Horn. It's the replacement for Doran's Shield, okay. And its cost is 950, health is 150, it's basically the Doran's Shield. Guardian's Hammer is a new thing to replace the Doran's Blade in Howling Abyss. And Guardian's Orb is the same as the Doran's Ring, but it's replacing it. And Refillable Potion is now on Howling Abyss, and same for Corrupting Potion. The Portal Snacks are back for seconds. On first turret kill, all team members receive an additional Portal Snack. That's finally better. Okay, so here's the big change that I would like to test. It's called /remake. What happens is that if somebody like AFKs within the first 3 minutes, so you become a 4v5 in the first few, at the 3-minute mark, without taking a loss. So basically you just do /remake and you're like, well, somebody's AFK, and the Leave Buster will, the missing player has to take responsibility for through Leave Buster for making everybody else re-queue. What I find ridiculous is that even though it's AFK, you could still play through the game, by giving them the 3 minute mark, yeah, maybe somebody's gonna tank the hit. But how about if your internet just bricked up that sudden minute, and it just hits the 3 minute mark, and they give you 90 seconds. That's a minute and 30 seconds. That's only half of the time. So it's like you're trying to. How about if League client crashes? So Riot has to fix up a lot of stuff before blaming players. I think, like, League client crashes a lot in some patches, so you have to fix that first of all. Next thing is that some League clients are kind of buggy, so you want to refresh your client. So /remake giving you a 3 minute time if you AFK'd. I don't think that's a really good idea on blaming the player itself, but if anybody is DC'd or flagged AFK for at least 90 seconds at the 3 minute mark, /remake is available. And the exceptions are tilt exception, a first blood against a player's team before they leave /DC, prevent a remake vote. So if you're tilted, which I don't believe in tilt is one of the things that, I don't know, you could quote unquote tilt other people, but you can't really tilt yourself because League is more of a game skill. A first blood against a player's team before they leave /DC. That's kind of bullshit. I gotta say that. If they leave because they've been first blooded, they should be banned. Because being first blooded, you still have a chance to lane against your opponent. You just have your jungler help you gank. And you're like, oh, my jungler won't help you gank them. Play under tower, farm up. That's what you just have to do. That's why it's /remake. At the 3 minute mark, all players on a short-handed team receive a message to prompt the vote by typing /remake in chat. Timewinder, if the vote passes all players in the game, basically pretend the game never happened and experience no change in LP, IP, CM, XP, or win-loss records. So it's kind of better in ranked games, I guess. The DC player takes a full LP loss or drops a promo game and is flagged by a leave buster. It's kind of like, I don't know, for people to prevent the abuse of /remake, Diamond 5 and above players will take a loss when the DC'd players in their pre-made. Only for Diamond only. Diamond and above. So, kind of ridiculous. You see more of this in Bronze. So, I don't know. Champion Mastery on the hand now. Champs Mastery now on all maps, finally, so. You gotta be kidding me. I just played a couple of really good games on ARAM, on Howling Abyss, and now they add Champion Mastery? You gotta be kidding me. So now you could have mastery points earned in Howling Abyss games. A couple bug fixes here that you guys can read through. I won't read through. I'm just hella pissed off about this. /remake, it's a really sick thing, but they still have to fix up the rules, I think. New releases, there's Darkstar Varus and Darkstar Thresh. Nice. Let's read. I think there was this really funny one. This one, fix the bug where Elise's E Cocoon stun was cut short if after casting Cocoon, Elise instantly switched to R Spider Form and cast E Repel on the Cocoon's target. So, I mean, it's kind of funny. But I think the major changes here is through the terrain and Howling Abyss changes. That's one of the biggest ones that I see. Game, on the other hand, I think it's just basically /remake. Item wise, I don't think there's any big changes yet. I'm still playing around. Hopefully I can play patch 6.12 later. Masteries and a few changes, and champions, I'm just gonna see if Fizz is going to be more viable anymore. It's still pretty viable, but the funny thing is the hitbox now matches Teemo's, so I mean they're both pretty small. And I guess this is the end of this video. Basically all the ARAM changes and all other sick changes that you guys can read through and you guys can play through on patch 6.12. But this is all I'm going through. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy.